makes our extra energy a little bit less good. I think I'm going to play these out over here, so that way they're less likely to play to the end reveal, so hopefully we get a point on him this turn. Alicia makes Red Hulk a bit better, which is nice. Good stuff, good stuff. This is an interesting curve. So, with this, I get to go 6 on 4, 6 on 5, 6 on 6. Yeah. Seven on 6. Well, I don't have a 7 drop crumble. Okay, maybe I just mean total. I mean total amount of. Which cards I'm playing. What do we think of this? It probably screws the dog. Means I'm pretty likely to win here. Hopefully they play to here this turn, and then this really gets them. Yeah, nice. Hopefully their first card is in Bar Sinister.
We are the future.
Bingo Popo, it's cold outside. Let's play a Jim Hammond's Human Torch deck. Absolutely. Someone asked, what does the deck submission queue look like? I have 3 more after this one, and we're just getting started. 4 more after this one. Sorry, Adam of Phoenix. I saw yours as well. We're planning to do 100% Marvel Snap today is the game plan, so. Yeah, Violet, playing this out definitely made me realize that for the first time, like, oh, this is just like 6s on 4, 5, and 6. Sure thing, boss. Sure thing. As you will. I mean, they jumped the dog around.
Victory.
Gosh, chat. Imagine having Mobius on turn 2 in the Elysium game and still getting put in a trash can. They didn't draw the Shang. That's true. Well, would Shang have won? Shang over here only ties, right? Because it would be 3 Shangs, and they would kill 3 things, so it would be 12 to 12. Yeah, Shang only ties the left, and they go to Breaker. They might not be playing Shang. But it doesn't actually win the left outright anymore. I hope everybody else in the Midwest is staying warm. We were negative temps with wind chill yesterday here in Central Illinois. Supposed to be high of 40 tomorrow, though, and then high of 50 on Thursday. Just looking forward to all the snow on my driveway finally melting. Only cleared like 2/3 of it. Just gonna wait for the other third to melt off. I went to a Bears game yesterday. Oof. Yeah, we got over half a foot of snow on Saturday here as well. At what temperature do your kids do indoor recess? Ours isn't until -32. Wait, like it could be -10 and they'll still go outside? That seems wild.
Great power comes.
Busy week for Marvel Snap. We have Maverick releasing tomorrow as the Series 5. Then we have 3 Series 4 cards later this week with the new limited time game mode. Oh, it's good. That's good and rude. Am I doing this? I don't think so. They are a destroy deck, so they're not just toasted to it, but it should stall them for a turn. What new game mode are we in? They're a brand new game mode called, what is it called? I don't actually remember what it's called. Is it Team Battle? It's Team something. Team Clash, yeah. Oh yeah, patch tomorrow and OTA on Thursday as well. Just absolute action-packed week for snappers. Wait, who was the last card I played? It was that one. Okay. I need to play Omega Sentinel this turn if I want to activate it, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the line. I could do this. Just for funsies. That's deeply rude. No funsies allowed. Joke said you I didn't want to draw a card anyways. Okay, so this turns into Magneto guaranteed. Oh my goodness, we beat that. Because we're gonna pull the Electro to the right. Which means they go to 21, and then the Jin puts me to 22. What an easy game, chat. What an easy game.
Victory.
Blink's such a fun design. Sersi, giving us exactly what we needed. Just gotta trust Mama, chat. Mama knows best.
Opponent snapped.
We do need to be cognizant of Lady Deathstrike. She could destroy our activate friends. It's for Santa. Thanks for making it for Hoaglandia this month with your Prime sub. Appreciate that. No Rocket Raccoon for you. I think I'm just gonna try and get this locked in now. So that way they can't clean him out with Death Strike before I do anything.
Great power comes.
Get some points loaded up here. Man, if I had priority, we'd be in such a good spot. But if they have Lady Deathstrike, we're very sad. So we get to blast that. Then we get to blink this into Magneto. Oh shoot, I forgot. White Tiger was an option. Awkward. Awkward. That seems fine though, yeah. Let's do this, call it a day. Ow! He's a big do boy. Beep-a-dee boo. Beep-a-dee-doo-doo-doo. Hey, good luck in the rest of your conquesting today, puppet. Morning, good morning. Her lady coin flips it all though. Yeah, they had to get, we were like a weighted flip. Like if they would have put their 2 deaths in the lanes, we didn't play 2. As long as we played our Hulk to one of the lanes their death was going into, we were fine, yeah. Oh, they couldn't play Death Center. Yeah, that's true, actually. So we're just good. We're just good every time. Good catch. Good catch.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Who do I put at base? Merlin seems fine. Huh? I think I'm just throwing this into Vormir. I think it's Electro into Vormir, and then we'll White Tiger into Blink the Tiger. Plus a Merlin spell. Let's do this. Probably some type of Nimrod here, I have to imagine. Could be a Panther as well, I suppose. Oh my. Oh my. What do we think of omniversal presence here to get a chance to get a location that screws with Zola as well?
We are the future.
Hey, give me some squirrels or a Savage Lands. Oh my goodness! He can't keep getting away with it! Merlin is the stuff legends are written about, gamers. Truly a god gamer. Mercy, Merlin, mercy! Natty OS had a family! What if it was Carmartage? There were far more detrimental locations than beneficial ones there. Far more. Phone me drywall, yep. Sometimes RNG takes the wheel and steers the bus accordingly for you, huh? Merlin was definitely my favorite season pass card of the year. You know, that could be a fun content piece. Best Marvel snap cards of 2025. All right, I'm gonna write that one down. Maybe we'll put that together for the end of the month. Ranking season pass cards. Why limit it to just season pass cards? The distinction between a season pass card and not really doesn't exist in Snap. Once it's no longer a season pass card, it's just another S5. Never punished. Merlin's gonna give us a way to reroll the bar anyway. It's called down. Monka. Monka! Random 9 power or random 6 drop, chat? Random 6 drop is more fun. Oh no! Oh no! Merlin, please! Merlin, no! Nobody panic. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Trust Magento. Trust Magento. Oh man! Gambit killing my thing on the left means that I don't get plus 100 there. That's really sad. Do I win anyways? I might win anyways. I win left and center. I win all of them. God, this game is so easy. Is this one of the best designed cards in the history of Marvel Snap? He's up there with Iron Man for like, has existed since the game was created and has never been changed. Like him and Iron Man might be just like the best examples of just like powerful designs that absolutely should never be changed. Like they're just so good at what they do. Our opponent's sweating. They must not be happy after that one, Chip. Can I get a wellness check on the kicker of elves? I need a safety check for all elves in their vicinity. Jeff, I have bad news about the elves. Yep. Our opponent is swiped up. Well, this is Sersi's one of my favorite cards in Marvel Snap, and this deck's been a treat playing with the different sixes at our top end. We had to take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll so they don't happen over the top of gameplay, because I never want that to happen here. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with more of this and then a bunch of other fun viewer decks today in Marvel Snap. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this on the YouTube side, you enjoy my content, make sure you tap the like button while you're here. Appreciate all the folks that have done that already today. Let's throw the deck up on the screen here. Apologies to the second-class citizens viewing on YouTube. That platform had accidentally turned on automatic adverts. And by accidentally, I mean it always turns on automatic adverts. That'll now be fixed for the rest of the stream today. Feel like I should probably split Omega Sentinel looking for a nice background on her. We play enough of her. Oh, snap. Maybe your client data doesn't match, second dinner. Actually, Adam. Thanks for actually again Hoaglandia for the last 33 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Good morning. Ooh. My legs are sore today, chat. Was New Max's day for squats last night. And I also ice skated for like 2 hours with the kids in the morning. So we're feeling a little sore the day after. I did go up 5% on my squats though. We went from 300 to 315 for a new tippy top. That's not bad. Not bad, JPG. You lifted a whole garage if I heard earlier, or something like that. How did you start weightlifting? So first, you pick up the iron, and then you put it back down. And then you pick it up, and then you put it back down. And you do that an appropriate number of times. Starting's the hardest part, chat. You just gotta do it. To quote Shia LaBeouf, just do it. The non-sarcastic story is actually kind of funny. I was over at my buddy's house, and I was giving him shit about all of the equipment he had in his garage that he was lamenting he hadn't used in a long time. And he was like, well, you want to use it? I was like, all right, sure. So we started about a little over a year ago. A task begun is half done. Yeah, once started, half finished is good. Good sage advice. Hey, Jeff and chat, how hard would it be to come back to Snap after a year break? For reference, Frigo's last card looks for so I think Snap is a really well-structured game for digging back into. Snap has done a really stellar job of keeping the power level relatively flat, meaning you could jump back in and start playing again with the same decks you were playing last time you were here and still find competitive success with them. But they've also released plenty of cards that are fun and interesting in the meantime, in between time. So there will be new things for you to explore and work towards as you're working up. Oh, unfortunate we're going to miss the Abby draw. It is what it is. Ice Cerebro 3? Could be something weird, but Ice Cerebro 3 senses are tingling. What if I do this and then Sersi next turn into a 6 on the last turn? I think I'm into it. Definitely Cerebro 3 avoiding Stark Industries. Yeah, if you're looking to get back into Snap, so there was an economy rework earlier this year that was a very good positive change. I've got a video here breaking down how the new economy works. There's no more spotlight caches, which is great. And then I have a decks guide here that breaks down over 50 different decks, as well as highlighting which cards in them are key, so you can easily know what you could substitute out in budget depending on what your collection looks like. Sersi left kind of sucks now, doesn't it? Checkmate, atheists. Look at the Valkyrie. You wish you had the predictive skills we have, gamers. All right. Wow, this is actually an insane. This is actually kind of insane RNG. Yeah. So I could go Nocturne here into this here. Into wait, what if I go Nocturne here into this? I think I'm into it. And then hopefully Nocturne's gonna choose violence and give us a location that kills their Cerebro. Rats, unlucky. Got him. Hey Jeff, do you do cardio too, or is your weight loss journey mostly through diet? I've started lifting a little, and I notice I'm getting stronger, but not really skinnier. So, the traditional moniker is you can't outrun your diet. Exercise, generally speaking, should never have the goal of weight loss. It should have the goal of making you healthier. And lifting weights actually generally makes it harder to lose weight, because you're gonna feel hungrier while you're building muscle mass, and it's very easy to overeat in terms of calories based on what you burned. So, I don't know if you've just if you've missed it, Sam, but when you see me bouncing around a little bit here in chat, I'm actually pedaling on a bike. I have a picture somewhere. Where is it? I don't know the side-by-side handy. Oh, wait, do I have a side-by-side? This is an old one. Woo. Alright. Yes, this is a better one. This is my pedaling contraption. When you see me bouncing up and down on stream, I try and do like 90 minutes to 2 hours of pedaling per day typically. Adorable toddler and overweight white man not included. Are we getting wanded here? Mayhaps? Cirrus, thank you for the over 2 years. Welcome back. Oh my goodness! Pucker up, Buttercup. Holy. Enjoy your extra NRG, gamer. This game's so easy, chat. Imagine playing a game as easy as Marvel Snap. It's too funny. It's too funny. Am I using Omega Sentinel? They're probably a Luke Cage deck, right? So I think the play here is like... Alright, they're leaving. I think the play is White Tiger into Blink into play a 6. Is likely the line. Yeah, absolutely, Soyo. A lot of, for not everyone's body's a little bit different, obviously, but for a lot of people, myself included, losing weight was all about not overeating. I actually didn't significantly change the things I ate to lose weight. I just ate less of it. The big change in terms of what I consumed, I stopped drinking calories. I changed from sweet tea to unsweet tea, which certainly didn't hurt. But past that, I just stopped gorging at restaurants. If you live in the US, you know what I mean. The average restaurant meal when you order it has 2 or sometimes even 3 times the amount of calories the average human being should consume in a meal. And that's even before you calculated an appetizer or a dessert. Like just the meal itself is a lot of calories. Yeah, unironically, if you're someone who's struggled with weight loss, a 100% healthy thing that basically every human being can do that will probably help you lose weight is just only drink water or 0-calorie beverages. Like, it won't work for everyone, guaranteed, but, like, it's a thing that, like, no one's going to get less healthy from drinking more water and less soda and sugary drinks. Like, it's just one of those things that's just, like, it's pretty bad for basically everyone doing it. There's a lot of variation in, like, things that are good and healthy, what works and what doesn't work for most people, but, like, just, like, drink less sugar water is pretty universally. It's like, yeah, okay, that's probably. Damn it, Merlin! Alright, I think because I have priority, I'm actually gonna do this and just get rid of the Vorbear so it doesn't work for them. Do I want a 6th energy next turn? Yeah, I think I want... Well, that's interesting. Do I want a 6th energy next turn? Or do I want a 7th energy on the last turn? I think I want a 7th energy on the last turn, actually, right? Because next turn, I could go Omega Sentinel plus a Merlin spell. And then the last turn, I could go a 6-drop plus a Merlin spell. So I'm gonna hold on Kale for now. Scotch, happy holidays to you and yours as well. Thank you for the 20 months. I'm gonna lock in the 3 extra points here. And Order in the Court. I'm going to play Omega Sentinel last. So that way if I top deck Blink, I can blink this into Magneto guaranteed. Alcohol also has an unbelievable amount of calories. Yeah, I'm someone who like never really drank soda or alcohol, so
What a game!
not drinking those wasn't really a dietary change for me. YOLO? This seems legitimately good, yeah? I'm going to add 2 in the center. They're going to be 3 to 5 on the left, and then Sersi's rolling up the Omega Sentinel on the right. Or sorry, 1 to 5 on the left. Sentinel's -7. Roar.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Victory.
This just in.
Gregor, thank you for the over 2 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Love a good salty thumbs up. Salt in this account. You know, I actually, speaking of salt, I read a very positive thing because science is sweet over the weekend. Apparently, a company in Sweden has developed a type of artificial salt that melts snow on the roads that's healthy for animals to eat. Which, man, science is sweet. More of that, please, right? Now I can eat the road salt without feeling bad. Yeah, and apparently I didn't know. Apparently, like, regular salt that we use for, like, salting in most places or have for a long time is, like, really bad for the average wildlife that consumes it.
Victory.
Yes, it tends to be bad for plants too. Also true. The plants crave Brando anyways, it's true.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Stop complaining about the economy. There's plenty of road salt to eat. It's funny because it's sad. Oh wow! Did they not? They must not have Killmonger in hand to have played Weapon X over there, huh? So, I would like the record to reflect, just because I believe in truth in media and all that, I think it's actually deeply unfair to the movie Idiocracy when people say that it's coming true. You missed a key part of Idiocracy. The characters in Idiocracy were generally well-meaning and wanted to do the right thing. They were just too stupid to be able to execute the right thing. The Republican Party in the United States and a lot of the evil that we have going on is willful and intentional, and they know the harm that they're causing and what they're doing. So it's really unfair to the generally well-meaning characters in Idiocracy to be like, oh, etc., etc. So I can activate this for 2 extra energy next turn, but I think I actually don't want extra energy next turn. Do I? Yeah, maybe I do. I want to end on White Tiger here, probably. Yeah, I'll take the energy. And this is going to double activate over here with the Joecast, so this is going to get up to, actually, do I need to? I want the extra energy, and I want to double this, but maybe I want to wait to activate the Joecast, because if I hit Omega Sentinel, I could Omega Sentinel here, and the Joecast could tag her again. So I'm gonna wait to this Joecast. That's the plan. You can Magneto to lock the middle. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I should have Magneto to lock the middle. I agree. That's a great call out. And now they don't have any 3s left, so I don't have the opportunity to do that again. Awkward. Good catch. Good catch. All right. Let's see if we can win a 50-50 here. Mel, thank you for re-upping the Prime for the 26th month. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What's funny about Magneto's balance and snap is that he's also relatively well balanced in Marvel Rivals. Oh, I heard they're launching Deadpool in Marvel Rivals sometime soon, yeah? What kind of character is he gonna be? Oh, they're watching Elsa too? That's super fun. January 16th. Okay. I really need one of these X-23s to go left. Please, 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 please. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Unlucky. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. I'm gonna push all the buttons and let Brood sort it out here. Activate missions complete. Yep. Oh gosh. I'm triggering Weapon X 3 more times here is brutal. They're so big. Oh gosh, 4 more times. Oh no! Sinister London, pretty good for destroy.
We are the future.
So anyways, I started blasting, but it wasn't quite good enough. Morning, Quirth. Very, very long turn indeed. Howdy, Jackwater. I don't call them all out individually, but I will like to say I do enjoy the folks sharing their individual stream streaks. It's awesome to see all the folks that are here consistently every day. Appreciate you being a part of what I do. It was a fun addition to the Twitch platform. Definitely Merlin to start. Weapon H! Is our first discard opponent of the day? Oh, the deck tracker is Fubard. Sad. I guess I do get to fill for the raft this turn with the Merlin spell, yeah. That's nice. Magento knows he's our special boy. I think the extra turn favors them on average. Want extra energy next turn, I think. There's a Red Hulk, a Sersi, a Galactus in my deck that this can blink into. Or sorry, Red Hulk's here. There's a Galactus or a Sersi. Game's too difficult without my tracker gamers. Future. Alright, we have priority now. Pretty happy to draw Sersi here, honestly, because it means I get to guaranteed flip this into what's his name? Oh, there's a White Tiger in my deck too. Yeah, it's a good call. Forgot about her. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't think they're winning here, and then we've got a big boy for over here. This game's harder in general without a tracker, or this particular deck? It's definitely difficult.
You won't need this anymore.
Yeah, Untapped actually has a tracker that works on mobile now. You're someone that doesn't play on PC, you don't have an excuse anymore. You can track your Untapped games on mobile as well. On iOS. Come on now, chat. You should know. You should know Apple doesn't let you have nice things like add-ons on your operating system. Apple knows that their end users are little babies who would break their computer if they're given too much control. So they have to make sure everything you have involves oven mitts. Although I will say, my Android updated to Android 16 over the weekend. And once I removed all of the stupid AI bullshit it added with the update, I really couldn't tell the difference between 15 and 16. So they all seem to be going that way. Had to strip the AI features out of Windows 11 too. All right, have some 3-7 Electros, gamer.
We are the future.
Look at how safe my Magento is, chat. All right, it's Electro Center into Sersi Center, yeah? Opponent said enough. Understandable. Let me relaunch Untapped real quick. It seems to be hung on that specific match. Imagine having to remove programs from your phone. I didn't say I removed programs from my phone. I said I removed operating system features, which I'm pretty sure Apple doesn't let you do either. If there's a feature you don't like, you're typically stuck with it there. Even Untap was hung up on how big these Weapon X's became. Yup. Listen, chat, to a degree, I really do appreciate having devices that are occasionally very simplistic and are designed to do one thing. In fact, that's the primary reason why most of my off-stream gaming is done on my PlayStation 5. Because my PlayStation 5, despite having good gaming PCs in my house, like, is designed just to play video games. And it's kind of like the Apple of consoles, right? Like, I just turn it on and it fucking works. But I'm more of a power user when it comes to my cell phone who, like, really appreciates customization features there. But, like, that doesn't describe most people. So if you're happy with your objectively kitty-gloved operating system for your mobile, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's fine to just want a higher just works factor because there's less options. More options means more shit that can break all the time. That's just the truth. Magneto's so good, Broad wants us to have a second. We've had a lot of second Magnetos today, to be fair. I think we do this, yeah, so I can build up a what's that called path here? Speaking of gaming PCs, did anybody else see the rumors that Samsung is reportedly going to no longer be making SATA SSDs? Which is going to continue to drive the price up of consumer hardware. I've had this PC for 6 years, and at this point, it looks like it's staying for another 6 years. Yep. I bought my new one last year. I'm glad with that timing. You know, it's funny. My boy started getting more into PC gaming earlier this year, and they're just using my older computers, and one of them only had 500 gigs of hard drive space in it. So I went and bought a 2 terabyte drive earlier this year, expecting that we would have price increases, and I went and looked at it online last night. It was almost double the price that I paid for it in April. Sick. That was the best possible Herbie roll for us. I don't know that it's going to be enough to win the game. But we'll see. What if I do this? The problem here is they're probably going to fill the board up a lot. Some of these are skills. So Magneto should have room to move some stuff here. Yeah, both RAM prices and storage prices are going to be going up here soon. The werewolf's gonna eat all the things on the left. We're gonna be short-centered, right? Unfortunate.
We are the future.
Yeah. Worse margins selling hardware to consumers for consumer grade stuff rather than just selling it all to data centers. I saw a speculative article the other day too, talking about how they think the person thought there was a chance that, like, especially lower and mid-end like Android devices, we're gonna try and cut back down to like 4 and 12 gigs of RAM from 8 and 16 to try and keep costs similar with how RAM prices are expected to go up. However much you hate Sam Altman, Chad, I promise you it's not enough. I'm sure there's room to channel some more rage there. Why wouldn't people just download more RAM? Asking the real questions. It's because of AI stuff. Yes. Yeah, RAM and hard drives are going to get more expensive for consumers because of AI stuff. I think I'm doing this, and then I'm hoping to roll... Rip. I was gonna say I'm hoping to roll one of the Merlin spells to get rid of this. Another snap is dead gamer playing snap. Yeah, so... You see these types of players in every live service game. And it's this type of attitude that makes places like Reddit and other social media bits where people talk about Snap like extra insufferable. Because people don't just invest a lot of money in games like Snap, they also invest a lot of time. And when they hit a point where they're feeling burned out, rather than take a break and just be like, I need to take a step back and like do other things, this isn't for me, they feel so pot committed to the live service game they stick around and are kind of misery incarnate because the only way they feel like they can actually bail out is if other people bail out too because the game is dead. I bought a $5,000 AI rig this summer that's probably 4 times as much. What makes a rig AI? Like it has specific hardware that's designed to run a language learning model? Like it's similar to what they're putting in data centers? How is it different than like normal consumer grade hardware? Oh my goodness. If we win this, Galactus is gonna pop every turn. No Luna Snow. Excellent. A GPU with lots of VRAM and RAM. Okay. I think I want to be able to play a 6-drop next turn. Do I? I could blink this. No, I think I want to play a 6-drop. This is annoying because Strange Academy goes before Genosha. Oh my goodness, did we get the Star Brand? Did we get the Star Brand? Wait, it's gonna give them a random 4 out of their deck though, right? If it blows up? Oh, there's no 4 to get. Okay, fun. Got him. Got him! Oh, this is bigger for every. This isn't an actual war machine. It's a Ronin. Got it. Understood. I don't think they can compete here, says local man about to lose to an Infinite leader. So this is an archetype that we had played once before. I think back when Omega Sentinel released, we had done something similar to this. And honestly, it felt really clean here today. Having this mix of 6-drops at the top end, and Magneto was like our sung hero of a lot of those games. We were singing his praises a lot. In addition to these 2 stat 6, the utility and little bit of disruption that he provided is clean. One thing that feels like another thing I'd like to poke at a little bit is Jennifer Kale plus Electro is a really neat curve where you get to go her on 2 and this on 3, and then you can play 6-drops on 4, 5, and 6, which is kind of neat.